much everything. Worked glutes, legs, chest, arms. What else? I did a little bit of back. The cool thing about working out is that you can do it wherever and whenever. So I know that like I'm pretty good right now for weight stuff like that. I am good for the week. I won't be back until next Friday because I'm only going once a week now, unfortunately. I got school to take care of. Trying to get my AC back on. It's kind of toasty in here. But yeah, I've got like so much on my mind. Like, where do I even begin? Life has been good. Life has been very, very kind to me. Has been very easy on me for being as young and potentially very self-sabotaging that I am, or that young 20-year-old people can be. When you are trying so hard to always be the best you that you can be with the circumstances that you have in your life, it can be easy at first to not realize how good you have it. Like for me personally, like what I've learned this year is that, or maybe just in the last 6 months, I don't know if it's been that long, but like I've learned that people see so much more good in you. And actually, I have to say, my dad has always told me this, but like I wasn't in the right situations for this to actually mean something for me. And now that I'm like in this situation where this advice actually can be applied to my life, I see how it's applied to my life, because which is pretty cool, isn't it? I like that my dad has always given me information, and whether it had to do with me in that moment or not, like I've always kept it in my mind so that I could use it for later. And so when people say that, oh man, your memory sucks, like, no, it doesn't. I just remember the things that are important to me. And like a lot of stuff is just not that important to me. Either that or I literally do forget it. Like I'm always on the go, always doing something, and like just little things here and there I forget, and it's okay, it's human, so whatever. So yeah, what I've learned is that people see so much more good in you than you see in yourself. And so when you get an outside perspective of what someone else thinks of you, it's not because you think that you should care, or like because like you're insecure and you think that their opinion matters more than your own. It's really just like how am I coming across? How like, am I being a good friend? Am I doing this? And, you know, whatever the case may be, you're doing it to, like, improve yourself, and you're doing it to, like, in a way, kind of bond with someone who you feel like you can, like, ask a question like that. Like, am I doing well in life? I mean, I guess that's kind of maybe not. Anyways, whatever. The point is, take some time sometimes to ask a friend you trust, a family member you trust, that question. Like, hey, like, how am I doing? And I haven't done that for a long time. I kind of just, like, was on my own and just dealing with life, feeling kind of lonely, actually, compared to how I feel now, for sure. And I've been slowly being brought out of that lonely feeling. I don't feel alone anymore. I don't feel like people are just having conversations at the shallow level of life. I don't feel like I don't feel like people don't care anymore. I feel like people really do care. But there's so many people to care about, and there's just like a nice high level of life to be at. A high energy level, I mean, that like it's just kind of toxic to always be thinking about like the negative things. It's just be positive, be happy, be up here with your energy levels. Don't like feel like you have to pick everyone up from that negative level. Like get yourself up there and just be happy all the time. Come on, like, duh, not that hard. Just kidding, that was really hard. That was really hard to pick myself up. It took many months recently. But I feel pretty good now, and I feel more awake and aware and not as sensitive, not as insecure and and mean and the B word for that matter, not as bitchy. Like I feel like people want to encourage me. People see so much good in me, and like why let people down, you know? Like people have been wanting, like some of my family friends have been like kind of chiming in here and there over the last years, like, you're a great runner, you should like go run a 10K race like Beta Breakers or, you know, something crazy like that. And I just keep thinking like, oh, you know, I'm not there yet, blah, 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 just putting it off, like, you know, whatever. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've been like, why not? Like, I'm young, I can save up for it, like, all these cool things, like, and it's like, it's a really cool race, and like, it's something I can cross off my bucket list, all these things. So like, why the F not? Like, to be quite frank, like, why not? I don't want to like be that kind of a person that just puts things off and like and doesn't live life, doesn't try things. Like the whole point of, I kind of feel like the whole point of like living is to experience things. Like these things were all created so that other people could experience them. Like why not be a tourist for a little while? Why not explore a little while? Especially since like my life is just so easy. Like seriously, I have nothing to complain about. Like I had a lot to complain about like a few months ago, maybe just like in the last year or so. But I'm realizing like, wow, I have it good. I seriously have it so good. Like I live with my mom still. Like I don't have to pay rent. I go to school. I have a sweet car that I saved up for, that my mom like got me a really great nannying gig that was able to help me pay for all of it for the car. Like without my mom, I don't know where I'd be. She's my secretary, she's my everything. She does so much for me. And without my dad, oh my gosh, where the heck would I be? Like I wouldn't be as a stable, observant person as I am without him. And I wouldn't be as like prepared for my future without my mom. So like, wow. If you've got sweet parents like that, I've got nothing. I've got nothing to complain about. Like, I live a really great life, so why not? Like, why not take advantage of this time? Like, why sit around and just do nothing with your life? It's so sad. So anyways, I'm not trying to like be a jerk. I'm not trying to like pinpoint anybody or, you know, any of that. I'm just like, it's just dawned on me that this is what I've learned, that like, it's just dawned on me that this is it. This is life. The way you want to spend it is the way you want to spend it. And like, it's not gonna be re-handed back to you. Like 20 years from now, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I was back in my 20s, like, so I could redo that scene. Like I would have been like this and that. And like, I sort of did that a lot in high school, like with certain scenarios that I was in, and I kind of wish that I could go back and fix it. And now it's like, there is no going back. This is it. Like, you gotta just make it the best you can in that moment. And sometimes it's really hard to really do that. And sometimes you just want to let it go. Sometimes you just want to like say next time, and like maybe it's just too much for you right then and there, you're too tired or whatever, and like I'm just like my brain is just blown moment by moment. I just keep like thinking of something new, thinking of something like cool, and like just like wow this and wow that, and like oh my gosh, and my brain is just exploding, neurons are on fire, and like I'm gonna need a nap like really soon. So anyways, on to another note. I am all done with my workout for the day. As much as I would love to just be there all day every day, like that should be my career or something. I think that will be some point in my future. I don't see why not, right? I'm gonna go do some homework. I'm gonna get some sunshine. I haven't gotten sunshine at all this week. I feel pale personally. I know that I have gotten enough sun when I go out into the sun, and I feel kind of crispy. That's how I know I've gotten enough sun. So, it's a very nice day, as you can tell. Very nice day today. And I'm gonna do some homework. Maybe hang out with a friend if anybody is around. Maybe just hang out with my family. Just basically do what's important and what's gonna make me happy in the long run. That's also something I've learned, is stop self-sabotaging. Like, if you got something good, don't ruin it. Also, what was the other thing? Yeah, I forgot. Train of thought, gone. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.